Listen up. Here comes a Tonies original.
La 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 la. Oh, hello there, gorgeous. Happy Pride! Don't mind me, I was just putting on my makeup and getting my voice warmed up for my big performance today. What's your name? So nice to meet you. My name is Ms. Rainbow, and I live here in the town of Rivera Marsh. Have you ever been here before? Well, welcome. Rivera Marsh is a magical place full of magical people. Well, animals. The people here are all animals, except me, of course. I'm a rainbow. But that's not all I am. I'm a singer, a camp counselor, a lifeguard, and I sell fancy dresses at the Rivera Marsh boutique. And I'm also a drag queen. That's someone who puts on really fancy big costumes and wigs and makeup and then puts on a performance for an audience. That's why I was putting on makeup when you got here. You see, today is the day of the Rivera Marsh Pride Parade, where everyone in our neighborhood gets together to march down Milky Way Boulevard with giant floats to celebrate what makes us special. Pride is a time to celebrate the LGBTQ plus community. We get together and wear bright colors and shout from the rooftops as a reminder that each person is loved and important. And of course, I get to sing my very special Pride song for everyone on a big, beautiful float. That's if the Pride Parade happens this year. Wanda the weather whale said it was supposed to rain cats and dogs today. Not actual cats and dogs, mind you. That's just a silly saying. But it is supposed to rain water from the sky. I looked out my window and there were gray clouds, which usually means it will rain. Oh, goodness. I hope it doesn't. I love celebrating Pride. I would probably be sad if I had to miss it this year because I wouldn't get to see all of my neighbors whom I love so much. Everyone is welcome at all times in Rivera Marsh, and everyone is loved. Even you. You are so special, and I am so glad you're here, gorgeous. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you my favorite job that I do here in Rivera Marsh. I'm a helper. That means when someone feels lost or confused or like they don't understand something, I pop up and help them with whatever they need. I try to make them feel better by talking about it with them, or sometimes they just need a plain old hug. Aren't hugs marvelous? I agree. They make me feel loved. I have some stories to share with you today, and in the stories you'll meet all of the different animals here in Rivera Marsh, and I will show up and help them at some point or another. You'll know it's me because you'll hear me say these words. Hello there, gorgeous! Can you say those words too? Good, let's say them together. Hello there, gorgeous! Well done! Well, I've got to go get ready for my big Pride performance. Cross your fingers it doesn't rain! And hey, why don't you go visit my friend Liliana and her family? They're just up the street. I promise you'll love her. She's a doll. Well, actually, she's a llama. And who doesn't love llamas? Happy Pride, gorgeous! Love ya bunches! This story is called Liliana Llama Celebrates Pride. I hope you love it.
Hi, friend. I'm Liliana Llama. Ms. Miss Rainbow told me you'd be stopping by. I'm so glad you're here. Let me introduce you to the greatest family of all time, the Llama family. This is my little brother, Luca Llama. Hello. This is my mommy.
Hi there.
And this is my mom.
Welcome.
Guess what, friend? It's Pride Month. That's a whole month that we get to celebrate the LGBTQ plus, or queer community. And today is the best part of Pride Month. It's the day of the Rivera Marsh Pride Parade, where everyone in our neighborhood gets together to march down Milky Way Boulevard with giant floats, all the glitter you can imagine, rainbow flags, music, dancing, and Miss Rainbow. That's right, Luca. How could I forget? Miss Rainbow has lots of jobs, but she is also the most talented, prettiest drag queen in all of Rivera Marsh. And this year, she's opening up the parade with a grand performance. I love Miss Rainbow. Me too, Luca. Lots of people dress up in pretty costumes for the Pride Parade, so I'm wearing a rainbow tutu, a sparkle shirt, and a matching tiara. Mommy and I have been working on making my costume for forever. I hope Miss Rainbow sees it and she loves it. Today is gonna be the best day ever. The sun is shining and... What was that sound?
It sounded like thunder.
That's Mom. She's really good at knowing what sounds are. Mom, doesn't thunder mean it's going to... rain? No rain, no. It can't rain. If it rains, we can't go to the parade. And if we can't go to the parade, we can't watch Miss Rainbow perform. And if we can't watch Miss Rainbow perform, she won't be able to see my rainbow sparkle pride costume. Oh no.
Well, perhaps we'll clear up. I bet it'll be nothing but a quick shower and we'll be on our way to the parade in no time.
That's Mommy. She's good at staying positive when I'm having doubts.
Uh-oh, it looks like it's raining quite hard out there. I'm sorry, little llamas, but we'll have to wait until the storm stops before heading outside.
But what if it rains all day? It's just not Pride if we can't go to the parade. Pride is ruined. Ruined.
Oh, little llamas, I'm sorry, but we can't go to the parade just yet. Do you know what this rain reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of my very first time going to the Rivera Marsh Pride Parade. And just like today, it started to rain. Except that year, it was right in the middle of it.
Oh, I remember that parade very well. That was the day I met Mommy. I brought a big rainbow umbrella with me, just in case it did rain.
And I forgot to bring an umbrella. I was getting drenched, but Mom was so sweet. She walked right up to me, introduced herself, and held her umbrella over both of our heads until the storm passed by.
And then you got married.
Eventually, yes, but it took us a while.
Why did it take a while?
Well, at first, we weren't allowed to get married. For a long time, girls weren't allowed to marry other girls, and boys weren't allowed to marry other boys.
That doesn't seem fair.
You're right, it wasn't fair. It made us really sad and angry. But lots of people in Rivera Marsh and all over decided to work together to make it so that everyone in the LGBTQ plus community could love who they love and be who they were truly meant to be.
What's
LGBTQ plus?
Yeah, what's that?
That is a great question, Luca. Those are letters that stand for different words.
The L is for lesbian. And guess what? I'm a lesbian. I'm a woman who falls in love with other women. And G stands for...
Oh, I know this. G is for gay.
That's right. Gay can mean a man who falls in love with men or a woman who falls in love with women. And lots of other people in the LGBTQ plus community use gay to describe themselves.
L, G, now B.
B is for bisexual, and I am bisexual. That means I could have fallen in love with a woman, or a man, or a person of any gender. There are lots of different ways to be bisexual. I just happened to fall in love with Mommy, a woman.
And next comes T for transgender. Wait, what does transgender mean again?
Well, when you were born, the doctor who delivered you yelled out, "It's a girl, Llama." And when Luca was born, they yelled, "It's a boy, Llama." That's called a gender assignment.
Gender assignment?
Yep.
And are you a girl llama, Liliana?
I think so.
Well, that means your gender assignment matches your gender. And for some, their gender assignment doesn't match up with their real gender. Sometimes they yell out, "It's a girl," but really, the baby is a boy. Someone who is assigned a different gender from what they really are can be transgender.
Okay, so that's L, G, B, T, and then Q.
And Q is for queer.
Oh, I can do this one. Queer is, oh, queer is like Mom's big rainbow umbrella.
What do you mean?
Well, umbrellas cover us, and queer is a word that can cover everyone in the LGBTQ plus community. Anybody under the big rainbow umbrella can use the word queer.
I love that, Lily. Well done.